Yes, it's me. As you can see, there are many strange species, is that how you say it? I don't know, I'm not that smart, of animals living in this wild area. Especially the wild chip. As you can see here, they're usually found in their habitat of paper. Let's have a look, a closer look. If you come across this wooden, definitely not man-made path, you'll be able to find chips. So in our natural habitat, we are going to now dissect this chip. Alright, now we will be dissecting the chip. So get this here and we'll press down. Alright, let's start with this side. You can see it has a very potatoey inner core. This is quite a young chip, as we can see, because it's not only can we see from its height, but that's a bit basic, you can't really tell off of that, but you can tell by how squidgy the insides are. So I would say that this chip is about, well, I would say that the potato was about 2 years old, and I'd say that the oil was about 2 weeks old, but altogether the chip was probably like about, I would say an hour. It's just an hour old, maybe. So today we're going to figure out how these naturally occurring potato sticks occur. And that's what we're going to find out today in this episode of How Do These Potato Sticks Occur in Nature? Chips start their life as a chipling. They start at around 7 meters long, and over time their height will decrease and deplete. Like your nan. As we can see, there is a chip that's growing in this area of the woodland. This is very confusing because usually they would grow on trees, but as we can tell, this may be a chiplang, which is a bit different to a chipling because they are a bit disabled, really. These chips will live up to about 68 years, a bit young. Sorry, my word's getting a bit confused. So they live a lot longer than the average chip, which is about 7 years. So 68 years, just as old as your dad, really. So what's the next stage of being a chipling? We never know. I'm just joking, of course we know. We're the smartest people in Europe. Chiplings are very oily compared to normal chips, and chiplangs are usually 10 times more oily than the average chipling, so we don't know why this is yet because there's not that much research on chiplings, but we might be able to find out in the future. So keep watching, and maybe in 30 years you might be able to find out. Now, chips are a very endangered species. We do not know why this is, but I mean, it would just be terrible to find out that somebody's eating this, like, it's just disgraceful. It's worse than eating cows, really. I mean, I know that started the Amazon fire as well. So I think we need to try and keep chiplings as safe as possible. Me and Extreme Vlogger, the cameraman, decided that we needed to keep all chiplings and chips under large security because
Tanya was a woman of her words.
So we decided to create a state prison for the chips to make them feel safe. We've created stinging nettles to keep out the foxes and even human beings that are trying to kill, cannibalism, trying to eat the chips. It's disgusting behaviour, really. Can't believe that. Tanya is a woman of her word.
Shoot the part with the chips there and it will be all good.
Is that...
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day has been ruined.
I can't believe somebody would do that. I hope it wasn't Tanya, after all.
She is a woman of her word.
She is a true woman. And she's got loads of wisdom and is a woman of her words. Nobody else is better than her.
Back to the documentary.
Okay. I find it very hard to say this. I'm going to have to put the chiplings... Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. It brings me great sadness. I'm so sorry I had to do this. I'm so sorry. I mean, I thought... Stop filming. It's a heartbreak.
Anna.
Yeah.
Anna.
What?
We're rolling.
Oh. Oh yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So, thank you for watching this episode of Chiplings in the Wild, and next time you can see us and watch us exploring chiplings in the household. It may contain mild threats, swearing, and it's R-rated. So please keep that in mind, especially when we go to the chip shop to see why they are frying. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. This world is so messed up.